Okay, it's time to talk about Great Ninja War Mode. Great Ninja War Mode. It's a game mode that I came up with like back on Ultimate Ninja 3, Ultimate Ninja 4, back in those days or whatever. But I'm basically trying to bring it back onto, I guess we could say Storm 4 at the moment. So we can like basically get started by, I guess, like going ahead and covering all the rules here. So when it comes to the rules, they're pretty simple and straightforward. So I'll just go ahead and cover this. All right. So with the first rule, basically you and your opponent start off with 5 characters. OK, so with every win, that's 1 point. And if let's say that you win, right, against your opponent's characters, right, you'll basically gain that character that you have beaten on the opposite team. OK, now, if this is a team match, all right. If this is a team match, then obviously if the person is using like a 3-man team, you're not taking the entirety of that team. What you are taking is one character from their team, which is your choice because you won the match. Okay. Under the circumstance that you get, let's say 2 points. Okay, so with 2 points, you'll be able to, originally it was to be retreating from the match, but it's a little bit too complicated considering the fact of the matter that these are online matches. So I was thinking is, all right, well, if a person basically has 2 points and they want to go ahead and utilize those 2 points to try to save a character from being lost, they can do that. What they can do is, all right, let's say that, I don't know, I was using Itachi or Minato and someone beat my team and they wanted to take either Itachi or Minato. And I had like maybe a good, I don't know, 3-4 points. And I'm just thinking to myself, I want to go on ahead and utilize those 2 points, to, try to save one of those characters. What that's going to do is basically give me an opportunity to like, rematch. But you can only utilize this ability as long as you have the points necessary to do, which can't necessarily be spammed unless somebody has a ridiculous amount of points, right? Same thing goes for the other side. All right, so that's basically how that goes. Now, when it comes to, when you have 5 points, that's when things get a little interesting. All right, so you basically have a situation where if you have 5 points, you can draft someone onto your team. What that would mean is, let's say that you start out with your 5 characters or whatever, you and your your opponent is basically going all in, you're losing characters, gaining characters or whatever. You get the opportunity to draft a character that legitimately was not added in the first place by utilizing all 5 of those points. Okay, here is another option that you can utilize. If you have 5 points and you basically have a character that your opponent may want, okay, let's say that like, all right, I'm using, I don't know, Madara for some reason, and then someone has my Itachi. Okay, with 5 points, I could propose a trade. I can be like, okay, I'm going to utilize these points and I want to propose a trade. I'm going to trade you this Madara for my Itachi. Okay. Obviously, with this trade, it can be denied. It's not mandatory that a person accepts the trade, but it's a good offer. I mean, you're like, all right, well, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay. All right. Now, another thing that 5 points can be used for, okay, is, how can I put this? So basically just pure reanimation. And what that would mean is, all right, let's say that my Itachi has been taken or somebody else's character was taken or whatever, and I wanted to go on ahead and, still use them or whatever. With 5 points, I can reanimate my version of that Itachi. It doesn't take that Itachi from the opposite team, but yeah, so that's kind of how that works. It's not necessarily too, like I said, complicated. I mean, now that, hopefully everything is kind of out there on the table. Any questions and comments on this little mode, you're more than welcome to, comment and things of that nature. I'll try to, break it down a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, the thing is that basically just to bring a little something to the Storm community, just like before, but at the same time, this time I'm just really feeling like, just to kind of keep Storm 4 relevant. Now, is this little game mode idea going to keep things like as relevant? Maybe not. But at the same time, it's something to put out there, you know what I mean? So that way we can all go ahead and just give it a shot and things of that nature. So, in the meanwhile, I mean, this is Tracer May 21, and thank you for watching.